Next game, Seahawks, Lions, 1 o'clock Detroit. The Lions are minus 2.5. Total was 49 up to 49.5. The Lions are 145 for some money line cash. That's a nickel fade of Detroit to win it straight up. And at the moment, 79% of the consensus is shaded toward the over. And speaking of Detroit, they're one of the best covering teams in the league. 5-1 against the spread in their 6 contests. They've gone 5-0 against the spread in their last 5, while successfully covering in 4 out of their last 5 at home, dating back to last season. They are taking on a Seahawks team who's not only failed to cover in 3 out of their 6 games for the season, they're also just 1-3 ATS in their 4 games away from home. Now, total-wise, 5 out of Detroit's last 6 games did go over the total. They're 2-1 to the over at home, 9-3 to the over in their last dozen, dating back to last season. They're scoring 26 points a game on average for the year, while Seattle's averaging 24 points a game themselves. So with all that said and done, we should have a fun one at Ford Field. Give me the Lions minus 2 after buying the half a point, and the over 49.5 points in this one. Next game, Bucks, Bengals, 1 o'clock Cincinnati. The Bengals are minus 6. Total was 53.5 up to 54 even. Since he's 250 for some money line cash, 10-cent move toward the Bengals. And at the moment, 69% are leaning Bengals, 58% shaded toward the over. The Bengals do find themselves giving up 29 points a game on defense, since he's also failed to cover in their last 2 straight, giving up 37 points a game on average in those defeats. The Bucks on the other side are scoring 29 points a game on the road, and historically, they're also 6-1 straight up in their last 7 with the Bengals, successfully covering the number in 6 out of those 7. Now, total-wise, lots of overs between these two squads. Tampa's 5-1 to the over for the season, 3-0 to the over when traveling. Meanwhile, on the Cincy side, they're 4-3 to the over for the year, while that offense averages 27 points of scoring per contest. So with all of that in mind, all of that said and done, I do think the Bucks can keep it close here on the road. Give me Tampa Bay plus 6 and the over, 54 even in this one. Next game, Browns-Steelers, 1 o'clock Pittsburgh. The Steelers were 7, now minus 8. Total was 50.5 up to 51. Currently, the Steelers are the $3.70 favorite on the money line, 55-cent move